This is a test.
This is a test. What do you know about language arts, math, science, and social studies? Find out while playing along with Knowledge for College, where teams from competing UISD schools spin the wheel of knowledge and answer questions from a world of subject categories. It's a mind challenge for students and a chance to win for their school. But most of all, it's a really fun way to learn. Now, let's play Knowledge for College.
Hi and welcome. You're watching Knowledge for College, a game of knowledge and learning featuring some of our best and brightest students here at United ISD. And today's schools are Bruni Vergara Middle School and Salvador Garcia Middle School. And our guest host today is Mr. Bill Green, publisher of the Laredo Morning Times. Mr. Green, thank you for joining us and welcome to our show.
Thank you. I enjoyed this very much. We had a lot of fun last year and I'm sure we will this year.
Very good.
Yeah.
And I guess just for the benefit of our students and our audience, can you kind of just explain just what is it you do as the publisher of the Laredo Morning Times?
Well, I can give you a 30-second answer or a 30-minute answer. I think you prefer the 30-second answer. No, my job is to work with the newsroom, the sales department, the circulation, so that we print and deliver the newspaper on time every day. We also work online. We have over 2 million page views a month, and we're continuing to develop that traffic as well. So it's content, it's sales, it's delivery, service, all attributes that we want in every business.
All right, excellent, sir. Thank you. And we'll turn our attention now to our students. And representing Lamar Bruni Vergara Middle School, we have Alexa and Joshua. And Alexa, if you could just tell us a little bit about yourself, please.
Well, I love playing soccer. I like to go outside every single day after I finish my homework or cleaning my room. I go outside and play with the neighbors. That's what my mom tells me to do.
Good. And does your school have a soccer team?
Yes, I wanted to get into it this year, but I couldn't. But I'll try next year in high school.
All right, very good. And Joshua, what about you? Can you tell us about yourself, please?
My favorite hobbies are playing in the band. This year we got sweepstakes, and we did a really good job.
Good. And what instrument do you play?
I play the percussion.
Okay, excellent. And representing Salvador Garcia Middle School, we have Alberto and Jesus. And Alberto, can you just tell us a little bit about yourself, please?
My hobby is also playing band as well. I'd like to try it for next year, so high school as well.
Good. And what instrument do you play?
Trombone.
Trombone? All right, excellent. And Jesus, what about you? What can you tell us about yourself?
Yeah, I like to draw, like art. That's my favorite hobby. I do it every day at my house and school whenever I have time, and I also like to read a lot.
Okay, and just out of curiosity, what kind of books do you like to read?
Like, like action books and like fantasy and stuff.
Okay, excellent. Well, we have a very bright group of students here with us today. And of course, before we begin, let me just go over the rules very briefly. Behind you, you see the wheel. It has questions in language arts, social studies, math, and science. Those questions are worth 5 points each if you answer them correctly. And of course, our wild turn category, those questions are designed to be a little more challenging, and so those are worth 10 points if you can answer correctly. And of course, for all our questions, there's a 1-minute time limit. And of course, once your time is up, you're going to hear that chime, and then of course, you're going to have to give us an answer. Now, if the team in play can't answer the question, the other team gets a chance to answer the question and possibly earn the points. So, Salvador Garcia Middle School, you won our coin toss earlier today, so you guys can go first. Will one of you just go ahead and spin the wheel for us, Alberto or Jesus? Just give us a good spin, please. And we just ask that it goes around at least once. And this time, our students from Salvador Garcia wind up with a wild turn question.
Pick one.
You can take that,
Okay.
and I will hand these to the students. You can go ahead and begin reading the question. So it'll be from the reading subject area. And that's for you guys.
Okay, it says here, the pattern of an author constructs as he or she organizes his or her ideas and provides supporting details. Examples of commonly used patterns are cause and effect, problem and solution, description, and order of importance.
And of course the choices are...
The choices, the first choice, A, is organizational pattern. B, orthographic pattern, C, literary technique?
And of course, this is a language arts question for our students from Salvador Garcia Middle School.
Right.
And it's a wild term question, so they could possibly earn 10 points if they can answer correctly. And of course, if they can't, our students from Lamar Bruni Vergara Middle School will get a chance to answer the question and possibly earn the points. And just to repeat, the pattern an author constructs as he or she organizes his or her ideas and provides supporting details. Examples of commonly used patterns are cause and effect, problem and solution, description, and order of importance. Of course, your choices here are A, organizational pattern, B, orthographic pattern, or C, literary technique. And as our students try to figure out the question, just want to remind them they probably have less than a minute remaining. So once they hear the chime, they'll have to give us an answer, but they can wait up until the chime, or they can give us an answer right now if they have one. So,
A, organizational pattern.
You are correct.
You are correct.
Congratulations.
Good job, sir. You earned the 10 points for your school. And Lamar Bruni Vergara, you're next. So Alexa or Joshua, will one of you spin the wheel for us, please? And the Lamar Bruni Vergara team will get a social studies question.
Social
right down
studies
there.
right here. Okay.
And again, I'll hand our students
And I'll go ahead and read the. Who landed on the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico in 1519? A, Pizarro, B, Columbus, C, Cortez, or D, De Soto? A, Pizarro, B, Columbus, C, Cortez, D, De Soto.
And of course, you have up to a minute to answer, so once you get your answer, you can go ahead and give it to us, or you can just take your time and try to determine the best guess and answer the question correctly. And just to repeat, Mr. Green, what was the question again?
Who landed on the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico in 1519?
And of course, your choices are A, Pizarro, B, Columbus, C, Cortez, or D, De Soto. And of course, this social studies question will be worth 5 points to our students from Lamar Bruni Vergara if they can answer correctly. Otherwise, our students from Salvador Garcia Middle School will get a chance to answer the question and possibly earn the points. And are you ready?
With C, Cortez.
Very good. Congratulations.
All right. Good job, guys. You earned the 5 points. And Salvador Garcia Middle School, it's your turn once again. So, Jesus, go ahead and just give us a good spin on that wheel, please. And we ask it to go around at least once, which it does. And this time the wheel will land in the math subject area.
Here we go.
So,
Okay.
and I'll go ahead and hand our students the copies. Well,
I'll read the question.
sure.
Mr. Smith took a survey of 25 students to see how long they spent studying for a mathematics test. 10 of the 25 students said they studied for less than 30 minutes. If Mr. Smith gave the test to a total of 85 students, how many of these students can be expected to have spent more than 30 minutes studying?
And of course, our choices
The
are
choices are A,
9,
9, B, 15, C, 34, D, 51. A, 9, B, 15, C, 34, D, 51.
And just to repeat our question for our students, Mr. Smith took a survey of 25 students to see how long they spent studying for a math test. 10 out of the 25 students said that they studied for less than 30 minutes. If Mr. Smith gave the test to a total of 85 students, how many of those students can he expect to have spent more than 30 minutes studying?
Letter C, 34.
I'm sorry, that's not the answer we're looking for. Lamar Bruni Vergara, do you have an answer for us? We need an answer right now, please.
B, 15.
I'm sorry, that's also incorrect. The correct answer that we were looking for was D, 51. So no points on this round, but good try anyway, students. And Bruni Vergara Middle School, it's your turn at the wheel. So Alexa or Joshua, go ahead and spin that wheel for us, please. And this time the wheel will come to rest in the wild turn category.
Wild turn again. We're
Another one.
another wild turn.
Yes. And this one will be coming from the social studies subject.
Social studies level of difficulty. This is difficult. The question is, which of the following territories was acquired by the United States prior to 1820? A, Texas, B, California, C, Oregon, D, Florida. I'll repeat those. A, Texas, B, California, C, Oregon, D, Florida. Which of the following territories was acquired by the United States prior to 1820?
And this wild turn question comes from the social studies subject area. And it's for our students from Lamar Bruni Vergara Middle School. And are you ready with an answer?
Yes. A, Texas.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Garcia Middle School, do you have an answer for us?
Yeah. C, Oregon.
No, I'm sorry, that's also incorrect. Mr. Green, do you mind giving us the answer, please?
The answer is Florida.
D, Florida.
D, Florida.
Yeah, so it's prior to 1820, which was way before Texas came aboard. So
Texas came back in
a
few years later.
Right. So, Salvador Garcia, it's your turn at the wheel. So, Alberto or Jesus, give us a good spin, please. And this time we're going to land in the science category.
This is the first time, right, for science?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah. Okay, I'll read the question here. Which best describes the form an element in group 18 on the periodic table takes a room temperature? Which best describes the form an element in group 18 on the periodic table takes at room temperature?
And your choices are A, a shiny solid, B, a dark liquid, C, a gas, or D, a clear mix of liquid and solid. This is a science question worth 5 points for our students from Salvador Garcia Middle School, and they can earn 5 points by answering correctly. And Mr. Green, do you mind repeating the question?
I'd be happy to, yes. A, a shiny solid, B, a dark liquid, C, a gas, D, a clear mix of liquid and solid.
And of course, which best describes the form an element in group 18 on the periodic table takes at room temperature? So you'll have a minute to answer, and once the chime rings, you'll be obligated to provide us with that answer. Otherwise, our students from Lamar Bruni Vergara will get a chance to answer the question and possibly earn the points. And just to repeat, which best describes the form an element in group 18 on the periodic table takes at room temperature? And of course, your choices are A, a shiny solid, B, a dark liquid, C, a gas, or a clear mix of liquid and solid.
Letter C.
Congratulations.
Good job. So you earned the 5 points.
I would have missed that one.
I would have too.
Congratulations.
So good job, guys. You earned the 5 points. It's time now for a break, so let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back after these messages.
This summer, United ISD wants you to read everything under the sun. It's easy to make new friends and travel to exciting places. All it takes is a good book and your imagination. Make reading a daily part of your summer vacation. With United ISD's e-resources, you can check out a book from your home campus, the public library, or read a book on a computer, laptop, tablet, or smartphone. Just visit unitedisd.net for more great summer reading ideas. Don't wait. Start reading today.
Don't join a gang. Criminal activity can land you in jail.
If you're in a gang and want to get out, if you've been threatened for not joining a gang, the United ISD anti-gang facilitators can help. They can help you get out of a gang.
The anti-gang facilitators are available at all UISD secondary schools. They can help you turn your life around.
United ISD students and staff are committed to cutting district energy costs.
That means more money for instruction.
Reprogramming schools and office thermostats and purchasing energy-efficient equipment helps reduce costs.
Just turning off the lights in one classroom when not in use can save $50 per year.
Times 2,198 classrooms in UISD.
That's a lot of extra money to help educate our students.
Join UISD in saving energy and money.
Welcome to the Imaginarium.
Wow, this is awesome. I want to be an engineer. I want to be a veterinarian.
Those are both great career goals. And in order to reach your goals, it's important to study hard and focus on science, technology, engineering, and math courses. Did you know that the top 20 paying jobs in the U.S. require a strong background in STEM education?
STEM equals success.
Hi and welcome back. You're watching Knowledge for College, a game of knowledge and learning featuring some of our best and brightest students here at United ISD. And today we have students from Lamar Bruni Vergara Middle School and Salvador Garcia Middle School. And our guest host today is Mr. Bill Green, publisher of the Laredo Morning Times. And Mr. Green, before we resume play, I understand you have a question for our students here today.
Well, I'm interested in your studies and what you want to become, your ambitions and your dreams for your future. So we'll start with you, Alexa.
Well, I want to become a teacher. I want to go study in UT in Austin, Texas University. And well, actually, I wanted to be a 5th grade teacher, if not a middle school teacher.
A middle school or?
A 5th grade.
5th grade?
Yeah.
Well, that's close to middle school.
Well, yes.
Good for you.
Preparing them.
Good for you. And developing those young minds and their characters and their personalities. That's a very rewarding career.
Thank you.
Commend you for that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Joshua, how about you? What are your dreams and ambitions?
I want to finish high school, then go to college, get my doctorate degree. And when I grow up, I want to become a pediatrician.
Pediatrician.
Yes.
And take care of the kids of Laredo, right? Wonderful, wonderful. We're a very young society here. We're the average, the youngest age anywhere in the United States is right here in Laredo. What they call the median age. We're half are older and half are younger, but we have the lowest median age, which means we have a lot of kids. We have over 70,000 kids in our school districts here. It's a lot of kids to take care of. You'll have a very rewarding career. How about you, Alberto?
Also, I want to finish high school and go to college as well. I want when I get old, grow up, I want to be a don't know yet. I still have plans.
An RN?
No, he doesn't know yet.
Down there. Still, you got time. Well, let me tell you though, sciences and some of the questions here in science, and you're thinking about engineering or being a physician, you really need to start thinking about it now.
Maybe.
Engineering, yeah. Because, no, I don't want to be negative, but if you wait till you're junior, senior in high school, it's almost too late to become an engineer or a physician, or a teacher, really. You need to start thinking about it. And you've got time, no hurry, but good. You like sciences then?
Yes.
Oh, very good. How about you, Jesus?
I also want to finish high school and go to college to become an artist.
An artist? Well, that's right. Yeah, you love graphic artists, right?
Yeah.
The graphics and the performing arts, or
not art, like drawing.
Designing.
Yeah, design.
Yeah. We at the newspaper we have wonderful designers. They can take a creation or some ideas and put together a front page, or front of a cover of a magazine, or even ads. And it's a wonderful career. Schools in San Antonio and Austin have a great graphic arts program. So,
all right,
we've got some winners already.
All right. Well, thank you for that, Mr. Green. And let's go ahead and resume our contest now. Lamar Bruni Vergara, it's your turn at the wheel. So, Joshua or Alexa, give us a good spin, please. And this time the wheel will come to rest in the wild turn category once again.
Yeah, these are the toughest questions. No, I'm kidding.
This will come from the math subject area.
All right, this is from math. A jar contains 12 red marbles and 8 black marbles. If 2 marbles are chosen at random, what is the probability of drawing 2 black marbles without replacement? A, 14 divided by 95. B, 21 divided by 95. C, 4 divided by 5.
And of course, this wild turn question is worth 10 points, and it's for our students from Lamar Bruni Vergara Middle School. They can earn 10 points by answering correctly. Otherwise, our students from Salvador Garcia get a chance to answer the question and possibly earn the points. And Mr. Green, you can go ahead and repeat just one more time, please.
Yes, a jar contains 12 red marbles and 8 black marbles. 2 marbles are chosen at random. If 2 marbles are chosen at random, what is the probability of drawing 2 black marbles without replacement?
And of course your choices are A, 14 over 95, B, 21 over 95, or C, 4 over 5. And again, this question comes from the math subject area. It's a wild turn question, so it'll be worth 10 points to our students if they can answer correctly. And are you guys ready?
I'm gonna go with A, 14 out of 95.
You went with a winner. Congratulations.
Good job. So, Lamar Bruni,
I would have failed that one. You're way ahead of me.
Yes, sir. So you earned the 10 points, Lamar Bruni Vergara and Salvador Garcia. It's your turn once again. So, Jesus or Alberto, one of you guys spin that wheel for us, please. And this time we're going to land in the language arts category.
In the arts.
And I'll go ahead and hand the copy to our students.
Okay, and while you're doing that, I'll read the question. A word element, such as a prefix or suffix, that occurs before or after a root word to modify its meaning. A, infer, B, affix, C, themes. Let me read that one more time. A word element, such as a prefix or suffix, that occurs before or after a root word to modify its meaning. A, infer, B, affix, C, themes.
Now, this language arts question is worth 5 points to our students.
I'll go with A, infer.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Lamar Bruni Vergara, you have an answer for us, please.
I'm gonna go with B, affix.
You are correct.
All right, so good job, Lamar Bruni Vergara. You earned the 5 points, and it's also your turn at the wheel. So Joshua or Alexa, will somebody spin that wheel for us, please? Let's give us a good spin. There we go. And around the wheel goes, and it's going to turn, and it'll come to rest in the science subject area. So it'll be right here. And I'll go ahead and hand the question to our students.
And I'll read the question. A student hypothesizes that if she plants a prickly pear cactus and a rose bush in the schoolyard, the prickly pear will be more likely to survive in the schoolyard conditions. How much time should the student plan for this investigation to take? A, hours, B, days, C, months, D, year. A student hypothesizes that if she plants a prickly pear cactus and a rose bush in the schoolyard, the prickly pear will be more likely to survive in the schoolyard conditions. How much time should the student plan for this investigation to take?
C, months.
You are correct.
All right.
Congratulations.
Good job, Lamar Bruni Vergara. You earned the 5 points. Salvador Garcia, it's your turn once again. So, Jesus or Alberto, spin that wheel for us, please. And this time the wheel will come to rest in science category.
Boy.
So another science.
Science. We got some scientists here.
Yes, sir.
Let me read the question.
Here you go.
The diagram shows the logo of the Atomic Energy Commission. What does the part of the logo marked with an X represent? The diagram shows the logo of the Atomic Energy Commission. What does the part of the logo marked with an X represent?
And
the choices are A, the atom, B, an electron, C, a single proton, D, the nucleus of the atom.
I'm going to go with D.
You went with a winner. Congratulations.
All right, good job, guys. You earned the 5 points, and Joshua or Alexa, will one of you spin that wheel for us, please? It's your turn once again. And this time the wheel comes to rest in
science is really getting a workout. Wow.
Yes, it is.
This is...
Okay.
This is
kind of a long one, so just...
According to a commercial, the makers of a certain breakfast cereal claim that their cereal improves students' ability to pay attention during the first 3 hours of school. What is the most likely assumption used in the trials that would support this claim? A. Students who ate this brand of cereal were compared to students who ate other brands. B. Students who ate the cereal were compared to students who ate other types of breakfast food. C, students who ate this brand of cereal were compared to students who ate no breakfast. D, students who ate this cereal for breakfast were compared to students who ate cereal for lunch.
And this is a science question for our students from Lamar Bruni Vergara Middle School, and they can earn 5 points by answering correctly. Do you have an answer for us already, guys?
A.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Salvador Garcia, do you have an answer for us, please?
I'm going with B.
I'm sorry, that's also incorrect. The answer we were looking for, Mr. Green.
Students who ate this brand of cereal were compared to students who ate no breakfast.
Okay, so good try there, guys. No points in this round, but let's go ahead and take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
This summer, United ISD wants you to read everything under the sun. It's easy to make new friends and travel to exciting places. All it takes is a good book and your imagination. Make reading a daily part of your summer vacation. With United ISD's e-resources, you can check out a book from your home campus, the public library, or read a book on a computer, laptop, tablet, or smartphone. Just visit unitedisd.net for more great summer reading ideas. Don't wait. Start reading today.
Hi, and welcome back. You've been watching Knowledge for College, a game of knowledge and learning, featuring some of our best and brightest here at United ISD. I'd like to thank our students from Lamar Bruni Vergara Middle School and also our students from Salvador Garcia Middle School for being such good sports today. And of course, I'd also like to take time to thank our guest host today, Mr. Bill Green, publisher at the Laredo Morning Times. And Mr. Green, what was your impression of our show today?
I enjoy it very much, and I'm impressed with these students. They're excelling. If I were as bright as they were, I would have passed the 8th grade. So they're very good students, and they have wonderful futures.
Yes, they do. Yes, they are, and yes, they do. And of course, before we depart, we'd like to thank some of our sponsors who provide prizes for our students. Chick-fil-A at Mall del Norte, Chick-fil-A at Bob Bullock Loop, Montana Mike, Sonic, America's Drive-In, CC's Pizza, Chuck E. Cheese's, Subway's Great American Cookies, and McDonald's of Laredo. And of course, with that, we'd like to remind everyone that this is a production of United ISD Instructional Television Department. And with that, let's go ahead and say goodbye, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.